From the moment you trust someone with a fragment of yourself, you risk a quiet death. Secrets, once spoken, are no longer yours. They become weapons aimed at your chest when you least expect it. Your enemies are patient. They wait for cracks, for moments when your guard falters, for words you wish you could unsay. Every whisper, every confession becomes a seed of betrayal. You think honesty is strength. You think openness builds loyalty. You are wrong. Secrets are power. And when wielded incorrectly, they are the chains that bind you. Today, you will see why some truths are too dangerous to ever reveal. Why the smallest admission can topple kingdoms, ruin reputations, and haunt your nights. To survive, you must learn restraint. To dominate, you must understand the cost of disclosure. This is Machiavelli's warning. Silence is your strongest shield, and every secret you guard is a weapon in waiting. First secret you must never reveal is the secret of your vulnerabilities. According to Machiavelli, the wise man does at once what the fool does finally. They watch you, always. Every tremor in your hands, every hesitation in your voice, every glance you think goes unnoticed. They notice. They catalog it. Every insecurity, every hidden fear, every desire you never speak aloud. They see it. Your vulnerabilities are not mistakes. They are ammunition, and you hand it to them willingly, without realizing the cost. You convince yourself of trust. You tell yourself that sharing makes you human. You feel understood. They nod. They smile. Perhaps they even seem sincere. But trust is a performance, a mask that conceals intent. They are actors in a play, where your heart is the stage. Every pause, every slight quiver, every confession of weakness is a line written for them to exploit. They memorize it. They store it. They prepare. And you, in your comfort, reveal more than you know. It begins subtly, a hesitation in your tone, a tremor in your words, a story of a past mistake you think is harmless. They notice it. They mark it. They study it. Like a general mapping terrain before a battle, they survey your mind, noting where the cliffs and pitfalls lie. Your vulnerabilities are coordinates. On a map, they will navigate when the time is right. You do not see the strategy forming around you. You do not feel the trap tightening. You feel safe. You feel heard. And that is exactly the moment you become exposed. People only want what they cannot control. By revealing your inner fears, your doubts, and your insecurities, you surrender control. Your power diminishes the moment you speak freely. You become readable, predictable, manageable. They learn your patterns. They see where you bend, where you break. Your words meant for connection are weapons in their hands. Every confidence you give is a thread they can pull, unraveling you silently. They do not forgive. They do not forget. They wait. And when they strike, they will strike precisely surgically, without hesitation. Silence, in contrast, is dominance. Silence is a shield. When you withhold your fears, your desires, your cracks, they are left guessing. They are forced to reveal themselves first. In silence, you become unknowable. You become untouchable. You are the observer, while they become the observed. You gain the advantage, not by attacking, but by remaining unseen, unreadable, and inaccessible. Silence gives you freedom, while their attempts to probe only expose them further. You are the quiet predator, while they flounder in the dark. Guard your vulnerabilities. Protect them as though your life depends on it. Because in a world where words are ammunition, every secret kept is survival. Every hesitation unspoken is strength. Every private fear preserved is a dagger in waiting. One day, when the moment comes, you will see clearly that what you never revealed was the difference between defeat and dominance. You will realize that your silence was your weapon, your untouchability, your fortress. And the cost of exposure will be written in the blood of regret. Remember, the human mind craves secrets. It hungers for leverage. They will hunger for yours. And if you give them even the smallest fragment, you will pay. They will use it, weaponize it, manipulate it. Vulnerabilities are not yours to share. They are not tools for connection. They are weapons, and they belong only to the one who keeps them hidden. Those who learn them first control the outcome. Those who conceal them rule the field. And you, if you survive long enough, will understand that the only power you truly own is the one you never let slip from your hands. Guard it, protect it, never speak it, because once they know, nothing will be the same, and you will learn, too late, that the cost of a single secret can be the collapse of everything you thought untouchable. Silence is survival. Silence is strength, and your vulnerabilities, once revealed, are the keys they will use to unlock you. Second secret is the secret of intentions, according to Machiavelli. The ends justify the means, but only if the means remain unseen. You think your thoughts are yours. You think your ambitions, your desires, your schemes are private, hidden in the corners of your mind. But they are not. Every flicker of hope, every plan you whisper, every subtle admission can be stolen, collected, twisted, used against you. Enemies do not need brute force. They do not need chaos. They strike with precision, with patience. They wait. They watch. They listen. And when you are weakest, they act. Intentions once spoken are contracts of vulnerability. To reveal what you are planning is to invite betrayal. What you consider strategy becomes ammunition in the hands of someone who knows how to weaponize trust. They smile, they nod, they seem supportive, and all the while, they are constructing their map of your mind. Every idea, every goal, every half-spoken dream is a thread they can pull. You do not notice the accumulation. You do not feel the slow tightening of the trap. You assume transparency is honesty. You assume openness is strength. You are wrong. Watch closely how they gather your words. Small phrases, offhand remarks, casual mentions. Every detail matters. They do not forget. They do not forgive. And when the moment comes, they strike not at your body, but at your control, your influence, your future, your power. Once hidden in secrecy, is now in their hands. Each plan you reveal becomes leverage for manipulation. Each ambition you discuss becomes a tool for coercion, and you remain unaware, thinking you are merely sharing, thinking you are trusted, thinking you are untouchable. Control what is known about you. Silence is your fortress. It is the wall no one can scale, the shadow in which you remain untouchable. Every disclosure chips away at dominance. Every revelation strengthens their grasp. Those who appear closest are often the most dangerous. Allies gather your intentions like venom, waiting to inject them when you are exposed, when you are vulnerable. And yet you offer them freely, believing in the safety of shared thoughts, the intimacy of discussion. You are blind to the danger. Every exposed plan transforms potential into leverage against you. Every ambition you voice becomes a mirror for manipulation. They learn your patterns, your desires, your predictable reactions. You become readable, transparent, predictable, and in predictability, power slips away. The Machiavellian mind understands that strength is built in secrecy. Silence is not emptiness. It is dominance. It is control. It is the unseen hand that guides outcomes without confrontation. By guarding your intentions, you prevent them from being rewritten into weapons. By keeping your plans private, you maintain leverage over every situation, every interaction, every ally and enemy alike. You observe, you wait, you calculate, and in the stillness, you hold the advantage. Every step taken in silence, every thought unshared, every scheme kept in the shadows ensures that no one can manipulate, coerce, or anticipate your moves. Remember, the cost of exposure is dominance surrendered. Every word you speak about your intentions is a key you hand to someone who will not hesitate to use it. You cannot retrieve it. You cannot undo it. Once your plans are known, they are no longer yours. They belong to those who wait for the perfect moment to exploit them. Guard them, protect them, never reveal them. Because power is not in ambition alone. Power is in the secrecy that surrounds it. And when you understand this, you will see clearly who controls the battlefield and who is merely a pawn. Third secret is the secret of relationships. According to Machiavelli, he who is overly attached to others loses his freedom before he loses his heart. You think love protects you. You think trust binds people to you. You think friendship is a shield. None of this is true. Every bond you hold, every loyalty you display, every person you allow close becomes a map for those who wait silently. They observe, they measure, they record. Who you care for most is not sacred. It is leverage. Every attachment is a vulnerability waiting to be exploited. You share small gestures, small words, small confessions. You feel safe. You feel understood. You believe in reciprocity. You believe in kindness. But trust is a performance for those who wish to dominate you. They watch patterns, note habits, trace dependencies. Every smile, every laugh, every predictable reaction is catalogued. Love, unguarded, becomes a weapon. Friendship proclaimed becomes a tool for manipulation. The more you expose, the more control you lose. You do not see the shaping of your life around their observation. You do not feel the invisible hands tightening. You assume care is a fortress. It is an open window. They notice everything. Who moves to protect you? Who earns your attention? Who you forgive? Defend. Prioritize. Every choice becomes a line in a pattern. Patterns are predictable. Predictable patterns are exploitable. Your attachments form a network. One whispered suggestion, one fabricated doubt, one subtle lie. Each can dismantle trust. You believe relationships are immune to strategy. You are wrong. Guarding whom you trust is not cruelty. It is power, revealing nothing about. Your relational network is not secrecy for secrecy's sake. It is survival. Silence forces others to reveal themselves while keeping your influence intact. You dominate without confrontation. You dominate by withholding, by observing quietly, by participating sparingly. Every attachment left unstated becomes your invisible advantage. Every loyalty unspoken becomes leverage over those who would use it against you. Love, trust, dependence, none are gifts. They are instruments of leverage. Once your enemies know the structure of your heart, they know exactly where to strike. Guard your connections. Observe quietly. Share nothing unnecessarily. What you withhold is more valuable than what you reveal. Exposure costs not just heartbreak, it costs control. One misstep, one revelation, and the network you thought secure becomes a trap, a field of silent sabotage, a theater of betrayal. Not all who seek your affection are honest. Some are drawn by opportunity. Some are drawn by weakness. Some smile while planning how to turn your bonds against you. Your attachments are already under siege, and yet you move blindly, thinking love shields you, thinking friendship protects. You are wrong. The Machiavellian mind does not close itself to intimacy. It calculates risk, measures gain, preserves autonomy, control what others see of your connections, and you remain untouchable. Every conversation, every shared detail, every mention of who you care about is a potential weapon in someone else's hands. You cannot take it back. Once exposed, loyalty and attachment are no longer yours. They are instruments for others to manipulate. Silence, discretion, and careful observation are your only safeguards. They are not acts of coldness. They are acts of survival. By withholding, by guarding, by staying strategically silent, you control the strings of your own life. You control the narrative others try to bend around you. Power is found in discretion. Strength is born from restraint. In relationships, as in all things, silence is the ultimate advantage. Those who understand this are never controlled. Those who forget it, even briefly, are already ensnared. Guard carefully. Speak less than needed. Watch. Wait. The world rewards the cautious. It punishes the reckless. Every connection, every bond, every loyalty unguarded is a weapon turned against you. Your enemies do not forgive. They only wait. And in that waiting, they learn everything you thought hidden. Fourth secret is the secret of past failures, according to Machiavelli. Men are quick to forget the past, but your enemies will use it against you without hesitation. Your past is not behind you. It is a vault, a shadowed room, filled with mistakes, regrets, and shame. Every error you made, every failure you thought buried, every moment of weakness you hoped no one would see, they are not lost. They are cataloged. They are waiting. You may feel relief in confession, as if admitting the truth is harmless. But your enemies do not see truth. They see ammunition. Every memory you reveal becomes a fuse. Every disclosure, a lit spark. You hand them dynamite and smile, believing it harmless. You remember the moments you stumbled, the betrayals you endured, the mistakes you wish you could erase. You hope these remain private. You hope the world will not judge. You hope your shame is yours alone. But there is no sanctuary for weakness in the presence of those who wait. They do not forgive. They do not forget. They strategize. Every slip you reveal is a doorway into manipulation. Every confession is a map of vulnerability. They learn exactly where to strike, how to destabilize, and how to extract control from your regrets. They study patterns in your history. They notice the choices that left scars, the moments you stumbled, the hesitations you carried forward. They use these as a mirror, reflecting your doubts back at you. They weaponize it. They build traps from your own memory. One story, one offhand admission, one detail about your past becomes leverage. They will exploit it, subtly at first, then decisively. You think the past is private. You think only you remember. You are wrong. Every memory you voice is no longer yours. It becomes theirs. Guard your history. Keep your failures, your missteps, your regrets locked behind walls no one can breach. Silence does not erase mistakes. It preserves power. By withholding, you prevent others from twisting your narrative. You remain the author of your story. Every detail surrendered is a key handed to someone who will not hesitate to turn it. Every confession softens you in ways you cannot measure. You assume openness is strength. It is not. It is the slow unraveling of dominance, the quiet gifting of leverage to those who will use it. The wise understand that history is a weapon. Not the past itself, but who knows it and how determines its power. When you speak of regret, when you reveal past shame, you become predictable. You become readable. You invite others to measure your reactions, to anticipate your weaknesses. And once they understand the full map of your mistakes, they hold control without ever lifting a hand. Chains are placed quietly, invisibly, until one day you realize they have already bound you. Your past, hidden and silent, is your fortress. Let no one enter it. Share nothing willingly. Observe who probes, who feigns curiosity, who seeks to unearth history. Every word they coax from you is a thread. Every story told under the guise of trust is a lever for manipulation. They will apply pressure at the right moment. When your defenses are low, they will twist what you once thought safe into instruments of coercion. You will see the damage only when it is irreversible. Power lies in discretion. Strength lies in the control of your narrative. The failures you bury are not shame. They are shields. By keeping them secret, you retain autonomy over how the world perceives you, how your enemies interact with you, and how much of yourself you expose. The reckless surrender their history. The cautious keep it hidden, untouchable. You choose which path. Every revelation of the past is a surrender of control. Every unspoken memory is dominance preserved. Your past is a map. Do not hand it over. Do not let others redraw your roots, exploit your mistakes, or reframe your failures. History belongs only to those who guard it. And if you do, you remain untouchable, unmanipulated, and unseen. Silence is your strongest ally. Those who understand this rule survive. Those who forget it do not. Fifth secret is the secret of true desires. According to Machiavelli, he who reveals his wants is already at the mercy of others. You think your desires are private, your ambitions, your cravings, the forbidden urges you dare not speak aloud. They are not safe, not in a world where observation is constant and patience is weaponized. Every longing you harbor, every secret dream, every hidden yearning, if exposed, becomes a map for those who wish to control you. Your desires are gold mines, but in the wrong hands, they are traps. You might feel the pull to confide, to test trust, to see if someone truly understands you. But trust is a luxury. The wrong observer watches, notes, and catalogs. They do not respond with kindness. They respond with calculation. Every disclosed want becomes leverage. Every secret craving transforms into a tool for manipulation. What you thought was power becomes your weakness. Your desires are not confessions. They are currency, and currency in the wrong hands becomes chains. Observe yourself when you express longing, subtle or overt. The world listens. Even a flicker of enthusiasm, a moment of vulnerability is enough. Enemies will track patterns, anticipate moves, and bend you toward outcomes you would never have chosen freely. They see what you cannot. The weight of your cravings, the direction of your impulses, the predictability of your pursuit. Every desire revealed is a step closer to control surrendered. Guard your cravings. Guard your ambitions. Guard the urges you consider shameful. Desire is only power when it is hidden. Leverage is only yours when your wants remain unseen. Once you voice them, they are no longer private. They belong to those who understand how to use them. They become a compass for manipulation. They guide others in shaping your decisions, steering you toward paths they control. Paths you would never have followed willingly. You may feel safe in confiding to someone you believe trustworthy. You may feel the thrill of recognition, of shared understanding. But the world is patient, and the patient wait for mistakes, for openings, for slips of the tongue. The revelation of desire is an invitation to exploitation, to coercion, to mockery, to destruction. The power of your wants lies not in their pursuit, but in their secrecy. Control what you want. Keep it within. Let no one see the fires that burn inside you, because your secret desires are more than feelings. They are the engine of your choices, the source of your ambition, the direction of your influence. To surrender them is to surrender yourself. Every longing you hide is a shield. Every craving you conceal is a fortress. Every ambition you keep private is a weapon no one else can wield. The difference between dominance and subjugation is not in what you can do. It is in what you choose to reveal. Desire exposed is vulnerability. Desire hidden is command. Those who understand this rule move quietly, powerfully, without need for declaration. Those who forget it are predictable, readable, and easily bent. Your wants are a private compass, a silent engine. Protect them, guard them obsessively. Let no one navigate your path but you. The hands that pry, the eyes that observe, the minds that calculate. None can touch what is hidden. Desire, unseen, is freedom. Desire, revealed, is slavery. You choose whether to remain sovereign or to hand your chains to another. Sixth secret is the secret of information control. According to Machiavelli, he who surrenders knowledge surrenders power. Information is not just facts, it is leverage. Every fragment you disclose, every careful word, every half-truth carries weight. You think sharing builds trust. You think openness is strength. It is none of these. Your words are cataloged. Every whisper of truth becomes data. Every tiny revelation becomes a tool for those who wait silently. You believe in honesty. Your enemy believes in opportunity. They do not forgive. They do not overlook. They remember. They calculate. And every slip you make feeds them. You might underestimate the power of what you say. A casual remark, a detail about routine, an unintended hint. They notice. They piece together patterns. They anticipate behavior. Your disclosure becomes a lever, subtly shifting outcomes in ways you will only realize later. Transparency is a weapon in their hands, wielded with precision. The Machiavellian principle is simple. Reveal only what you must, nothing more. Observe your own impulses. Every urge to explain, justify, or share is a potential vulnerability. Every confidence extended is a map of your strategies, a blueprint of your choices. You may feel secure in the idea that your intentions are invisible, that your audience is harmless, but they are not. Curiosity is the first tool of manipulation. Those who study carefully can turn even trivial information into dominance. Each secret preserved strengthens your position. Each secret exposed weakens it. Control your narrative. Guard the edges of knowledge as you would a weapon. Let no one navigate your path but you. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is armor. When you withhold, you force observation. forcing the world to reveal itself while you remain untouchable. Secrets are fortress walls. They obscure your intent, shield your moves, and deny others leverage. The more you conceal, the more untouchable you become. Notice the subtle ways information slips away. You speak in passing, trusting familiarity, believing that detail is insignificant. But enemies are patient, analytical. They connect dots you never imagined could be connected. Every revelation, no matter how small, can be turned against you. They construct maps from fragments. They anticipate patterns. They wait for a moment when your carelessness meets opportunity. At that moment, your words are no longer yours. They are weapons aimed at you. Preservation of knowledge is not secrecy for its own sake. It is strategy. Power is measured by what others do not know. Control is maintained by limiting exposure. Transparency is a trap. Each secret preserved is a step closer to untouchability. Each secret shared is a vulnerability leveraged. To disclose carelessly is to invite manipulation. To conceal with discipline is to remain sovereign. Information is currency. Its value is not in its truth, but in its scarcity. Let your words be deliberate. Let your revelations be calculated. Share only what is necessary. Guard the flow of knowledge as if your life depends on it, because in the world of power, it does. Silence is not absence. It is dominance. Every secret preserved strengthens your position. Every secret revealed gives others advantage. Master the art of concealment. Let them guess. Let them imagine. Let them never fully understand your intentions. Predictability is vulnerability. Visibility is liability. The ultimate form of power is to be unknowable. Let your secrets be fortress walls. Let your silence be the steel that prevents intrusion. When others act on incomplete knowledge, they stumble. When you act from complete control, you are untouchable. Your words are bridges or chains. Your disclosures can empower or endanger. Control what is known. Restrict what is seen. Preserve what is hidden. In information, as in all things, mastery lies not in abundance, but in selective preservation. Secrets are not burdens. They are weapons. Silence is not emptiness. It is dominance. The truth is brutal. Every secret you share is a thread in a web designed to ensnare you. In the shadows of human interaction, the wise speak little, reveal less, and manipulate perception without ever being seen. To survive, to dominate, to remain untouchable, you must guard your inner world like a fortress. Remember this: power favors the silent, and vulnerability is currency your enemies will always spend against you. Ask yourself now, what have you revealed that can never be taken back?